Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Well, we are moving into March, right? So today is the last day of the February, all right? So I hope last week, all right, because of the Ukraine and Russia war, okay, so I guess we do have some benefit from there. Am I right? Okay. Nevertheless, okay. We still wish that the war can come to an end as soon as possible. All right, so that there's no more suffering. We see a lot of refugee. Okay, clocking more than about 30 kilometers as of this morning. Okay, to get out of Ukraine. I hope all these people in the winter will be blessed by God to have a beautiful weather. All right. So I hope things will not be so bad after all. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you for coming. All right. So hi Hubert, 你好. All right. Hi Hubert, 你好. All right. Hubert, can you understand? Okay, so yep, all right. So yep, please, Hubert, how are you? Right. I have a mixture, huh? All right. Hi, Carol, Mika, Manwai 你好, right? And CK 你好. Okay, so Bradley, Trinet, have fab 你们好. Okay, so uh so I hope things goes well for all of you. All right. I hope last week many of you actually maintained profit. Okay. Right. So I hope this week the same. Okay. And this week we shall also um, maintain. Okay. Don't expect to have a profit. Okay. It doesn't mean that we won't have profit. Okay. So just want everyone to actually to reset your mindset. Okay, don't take last week profit as a complacency over to this week. Okay, so we must always maintain a standard way to trade and always reset your mindset so that everyone will be able to create the same result, consistent result every week. All right. Okay, so yep, let's move in. Okay, let's move into what we are going to talk about today. In Forex Trading Plan 2022 February, okay, on the 28th here. Okay, so Aussie CAD. Okay, let's move into Aussie CAD first. Okay, Aussie CAD over here. Let's take a look. What do we have here? Okay. Hi Roger, nice to see you here. Okay. Hi Phoebe, nice to see you here. Right. Okay. Okay. So Alexandra, Riano. Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's move again. Okay. So now Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD, what are we looking out for? Okay. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay. So to take a look at a bigger picture here, huh, so that everybody can see it clearer. Okay. So now let's see Aussie CAD. First of all, in trading, okay, today is the first day of the week, huh? Okay, so let's see. First of all, we have to identify the trend first. So right now, over on my side here, by looking at the trend, it is actually moving towards the bull, correct? Higher support, again higher support from the support here. All right, so now we are still moving into the bull as a buying. So over here, in buying signal over here, the buying trend that we are moving in. So what we can do, buy with the trend, sell with the trend. Okay, so are we going to sell or buy? So since we have identified this is as a bullish trend, so we should continue the buying. Okay, we should continue the buying. So in continuing the buying, okay, over here, okay, so right here, by looking at this, the buying signal is actually very strong. Okay, and by looking at this analysis here, we are looking at today in this February 28th. Okay, the support is still there, so we should actually looking at the buying signal. Right. Of course, you may say that there may have some retracement, and you can grab the retracement to buy, to sell. You can still grab some profit, but you will realize that whenever you're going to sell against the trend, it goes very slow. Once it hits on any part of a smaller time frame, okay, a lower time frame over here, all right, and the support will just boom up. You see, can you see? There's a gap down, okay, very near to the support level, okay, and it will start to swing up. So in this case, we don't make such mistakes. Okay, we try to avoid such mistakes. Okay, we are going to look into the correct way to trade. That whereby we'll look out for the trend first. Then after that, we will determine whether should we buy, should we sell, or stay away. Okay. So tentatively, by looking at Aussie CAD here, it's still a bullish. It's still in the bullish trend. So in this case, then we will start to buy. All right. Okay, so guys, can we have some interaction over here? Over here, do you think that the Aussie CAD is actually in the bullish trend? Okay. All right. So we will see this. Okay. If it's a bullish trend, can you give me a bullish? Okay. Can you type a bull or bullish for me? Okay. All right. So over here that we can see. Okay, then we will be able to tell. We will be able to tell that this is what we are going to see. First of all, you you must identify the trend in order to to continue the trend trading instead of anti-trend trading. Okay, guys. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for your response. Well, good. This is a bullish trend. Very good. Okay. So yeah, since this is a bullish trend for sellers, you have to stay away. For buyer, you can always take note where to buy. Okay. So for example, this is the support level. Okay, so support level over here being tested, and it actually start to buy. The buying has already started. So is it still good to buy now? Yes, you can still go for a buy right now. Okay, like example, now is a support over here. So this is a good time for you to buy. But also to look out for the resistant area. Okay, the resistant area will be looking at things like this level. We have a resistance, and you can see there's a rejections over here. That means to say there's a resistance as well. So the previous support breaks and it break up, and now no, this is not okay. So probably I will say this one we cannot identify as a support that become a resistance. Okay, no. Okay, so over here, I will still say that the resistance is still quite high over. So buying still have potential to go for quite a number of pips. Okay, so but first of all, over here, it has created one resistance. Okay, in the lower time frame, that means to say when it comes to this resistance, it may slow down a bit. Okay, it may slow down a bit, then it will try to break a higher support to break the resistance to go for the next one. It's a very high chance. Okay, so buyers, you have to take note. Okay, buyers have to take note. Okay. All right. So now let's move into Aussie franc. Since I'm a seller, I will be focusing into analyzing when to sell. Okay. But of course, I will still give a tip of where the buyer should also buy. Okay. All right. So now for Aussie franc over here, this is where the bull starts, retested but failed. Okay, failing to break into the support, so continue the buying. Well, the whole region here, it is actually in the transition. So from the from the bear coming to the transition to become a bull market, this area will be a confirmed bull market here. Okay, this area. So over here, this side here, now it is still testing on the resistance. Once the resistance is break with a new support above the resistance, we are officially in the bull market to buy. Okay, so tentatively it's still testing on the resistance and buy for buying. Okay, so probably there may be some retracement like this, but it's not advisable to trade. Okay, so over here is still on the buying side. So Aussie franc, I will still be looking for buying signal. Okay, so a buying signal, I think it will take quite a while, but it's still worth a wait. Okay. All right, so give you a miss for sellers. Okay, and buying is because of, I will give you a miss is because the resistance is too near. Okay, so let's move. Aussie yen from the bear downwards, now creating a resistance over here. Can you see it meets the resistance and it flanked down. Now it's flanking down over here to meet a support, which doesn't create a lower low. If it's a bear market, it's supposed to create a lower low, but we are still in the market. That means to say we are still in the bear market, but it also means that this bear, there's a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of turbulence over here. Okay, by looking at this over here and creating a higher high, sorry, not higher high, a higher support, it seems like it should be a bull, but it's actually moving in the bear market that create to break the resistance over here. So tentatively, by looking at this part here, it meets previous support and it start to flank up with a small a over here support, and now it flank up again to meet the previous resistance. When it actually to flank down, okay, to meet the previous support again, and now it came to a point where it meets the previous resistance. Resistance, correct? So it's a buy or sell. Oh, it's so confusing, right? Okay, so tentatively, by looking at this A over here, okay, the support here, all right, let me draw out, okay, so that it will be very clear that you can see, okay. Can you see the A over here, which means that's the support? It cannot create a lower low. Instead, the support has actually pushed up to meet the resistance. So as we are going to sell, this is the very major support level that we are concerned. If it comes to this level, then we should be very careful with this level. But now it is still above up there. Okay, so let's focus on the support level and the resistance above in this region. All right, so now since we are on the support and today the candle opened as a buying, okay, from here you can see, right, this region. Now the support is here. As you can see, the support level, the most touches here, okay, is here. And now it hits on the support, it starts to retrace up. So although seems like it's in the bear, but today is a retracement. So the retracement has actually created the buy, so no for selling at all. Okay, so let's take a look at this Aussie yen. Should we sell or should we buy? All right. So for me, it looks like it is in the bear market, but the support has been too strong within the bear market. They're trying to reverse the trend. Okay, so now if I want to sell with the theory of in the bear market, I will wait for it to test on the resistance here before I take action. Okay, so this way, when it hits on the resistance without breaking like this, okay, like this, okay, then we can sell for 100 over pips. All right, we have 100 over pips to sell in the space, but it depends on where did you enter. Okay, all right. Though it doesn't mean that you enter right at the bottom here near the support and you can still collect 100 pips. No. Okay. All right. So tentatively, I'm going to give Aussie yen a miss. Okay. So just be patient to wait for the correct chance to sell. All right. Now, how about Aussie Kiwi? Aussie Kiwi, this is the bear zone. When it hits on the bear zone, as a resistance, it didn't enter. It did enter into the bear zone. So now it hits here and now coming back to test the bear zone once again. So tentatively, sellers stayed away, but buyers, you can take note. Okay, buyers, you can take note where to buy. Okay, so buying signal is coming very soon. Well, like now, you have a chance to buy, but look out for the resistance level, which may actually give you a pause. All right, so over here, I would say this area, okay, wow, it's actually very near. You have only about 3 to 4 pips. So let's wait for it to break the resistance, forming a new support above the resistance, and that is where you can start buying. Okay, all right, so sellers stay away from Aussie Kiwi. All right, Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, very obvious. One touch coming back to the bull zone and now moving towards the bear zone. So we are still in the bull. Okay, we are still in the bull. So buying is possible, but no for selling. Okay, so buyers can take note. Okay, the buying has already started once. Okay, running for 13 pips, and you may have about 25 pips to meet the resistance. Okay, so just take note. Okay, all right, that's for Aussie dollar. So no selling for Aussie today. So looks like the recovering is very positive. Okay, so no. So how about a cross pair in terms of Euro Aussie? Euro Aussie over here, we have come in to a point whereby we should start selling. Correct? We are selling. So selling coming towards this retesting towards the bull. So right now, let's see. We are going to sell. So where should we start selling? Determine where is the support first. We are now on the support. Correct? There's a support level here. All right, so now can you see all this area, the support? So resistance, okay, resistance area, like last week we are talking about this, where if the support actually breaks and with a big selling that created a new resistance, testing on the resistance and come back to test on support. Support tested, if we trace upwards and meet up with a support that become a resistance over here. This is a support. Okay, let me draw this line down. Okay, this is the support level. Okay, this is the support level. Zoom in, support level, tested once, break. Tested the support again and retrace upward the previous support that become the resistance, where it created a lower high, a lower resistance, which means it's a sign of strength to sell. Continue to test the support. Good. This is good. All right, so now let's take a look at this Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, okay. If Euro Aussie it breaks a support, okay, with a new resistance below, yes, we can continue the selling. Okay, in H1, okay, with a lower time frame, if this breaks the support with a new resistant or tested this support without breaking, and it should be creating a lower low, okay, because it's in the trending market. Okay, all right, so we can take note about this selling of Euro Aussie. Okay, so why is that Euro Aussie? Okay, Aussie is not badly affected. Okay, so now tentatively by looking at this, okay, Euro is affected by the war. Why is that so? Because of the supply, because of the supply of gas, from Russia into the European countries, and I think this is really something that affect the economy of the Europe. Okay, so the euro will more or less get affected by this. Okay, with a lot of refugee is still now entering into another countries in the in the European regions. Okay, so I think more or less this will create some some movement over here. All right. Okay. Not really very sure now. Okay, because of a lot of changes and because of the swift new implemented policy against this Russia bank. Okay, Russia central bank. So now a lot of countries in the world actually trying to cut off the supply, like money, okay, like any material that can create weapons for Russia. Okay, so a lot of things that a lot of factors to affect the the price movement here. Okay, so be very sure that once we have determined that we must wait for it to break. If euro is being affected against affected to against this Aussie dollar, okay, Aussie. So we should be looking at it should be going weak. If it's really going weak, it should break the support, forming a new resistance below the support. Then we start selling. Okay, sell according to the trend, so that any action or movement in this situation in Ukraine, okay, and it should be very clear cut that the price should have a movement for us. Okay, all right. So of course, we also have to take note of the spread. Okay, because of this is a wartime. It's a world event. Okay, so we have to take note of this situation that the spread may increase, the movement may be unforeseen. Okay, big movement, big can selling or buying candle can be possible. Big spread you may experience. Okay, so we will experience a lot of factors that's going coming into our trading. All right. Okay. So if the talk between Ukraine, okay, presidents and Putin, Mr. Putin, okay, in Russia, it comes to a point that the situation may ease off, you will experience another big buying. Okay, so just be careful with that. Okay, all right. So tentatively in this situation, um, I would say that there's a lot of uncertainties. So just take note. Okay, all right. So EuroCAD over here, EuroCAD today, once the market has opened, it has tested the bull. So tentatively, like last week, we are happily selling off EuroCAD, but then again today it doesn't seem like it's a good time to sell again. All right. So although we are now coming back for a selling, okay, I would say that okay, I would still say that tentatively for EuroCAD, we only have 20 pips in the whole for the whole trend for the whole wave. We are right at the right rock bottom here. So tentatively, it may break this bull zone and go further down. But tentatively over here, which is so near, so I will still prefer that this part here probably it is not a good chance, it's not a good time for us to sell. Okay, it may not be a good time for us to sell. It looks like it's selling. Yes, I know it may be looking good to be selling. Okay, but then again is that by looking at this 24 pips, all right, maybe a 5 pips of scalp, probably it can. Okay, but for me, I will not take this chance. Okay, so I'm going to give this a miss today. All right. Okay. So euro pound, as usual, this is the region that it has been affected. So I'm not going to touch euro pound. Buying or selling is not really very promising. So I'm going to leave this alone. Euro yen. Euro yen, same thing as euro CAD. Okay, we have been selling since the resistance, and now it had touches the bull where the price which has been supported previously. So tentatively, it should be looking for a buying. So it should be looking for a buying, but however, today the gap down is too wide. Okay, over the weekend, things happens. The gap down for 100 over pips. Okay, and if anyone who have actually witnessed the opening of the market, the spread is crazy, correct? So I will give euro yen a miss today as well. Okay, so yep, let's move on. Euro kiwi. Euro Kiwi, we are into the bear market, in the bear zone and coming into the bear market right now. Okay, so let's look at this. This is a bit different. Okay, so this is something we can still pay attention to and looking good to sell. Okay, so we still have some pips to go, about 100 over pips. Okay, so the space. However, as you can see, okay, as you can see, okay, from 24th from the 24th of February, where the war actually started. Okay, I would say that Euro Kiwi is actually moving in a way that is still very consistent, that still moving downwards. Okay, it is still moving downwards. Okay, so let's take a look. The support level is here now. Okay, but looking at this part here, okay, this is the support. Okay, this area of support here. All right, so now this area of support, after it breaks this area of support, of course we still have good space to go. Am I right? We still have 70 pips to go. So over here, by looking at euro kiwi, okay, how many pips are we away from the support level? Okay, it will have something about 10 over pips. So Euro Kiwi, if I want to sell, I will sell below the support level, making sure it breaks with a new resistance below, then we sell. Okay, so Euro Kiwi is something that we can take a look. Okay, we can put into our watch list. All right, so how about Euro dollar? Looking at euro dollar. Okay, now euro dollar we are supposed to buy. So after it hits on the resistance and coming down, okay, and now we are out of the bull zone. It opens below the bull zone, but is it a forced breakout? It may be a forced breakout because of the past few days, the losses for the euro that incurred. Okay, that may also constitute to a forced breakout, a false signal for us to sell. A lot of retail seller will start to sell around this region. Oh yeah, it carry on to sell. Yeah, probably. But by looking at this, I would advise you not to, because okay, once tomorrow, if it's get up again, then it will retrace. It will reverse, not retrace. Okay, so tentatively, it is still in the monitoring stage. So tentatively, I will not go for a buying. Sorry, I will not go for a selling. Buying may be possible, but this support may become a resistance that which you have about only 20 pips of space to go. So probably that may also be a danger. All right. Okay. Hi, Wang Zhiyu. Yeah, correct. Nice to see you here. Okay. Okay. So over here, and let's take a look at Pound Aussie. All right. Pound Aussie. All right. So in terms of Pound Aussie, okay, again, in this wartime situation, okay, and in terms of pound is also helping out, okay, helping out. I think standing with Ukraine. So tentatively, we they are all facing the same problem, whereby the natural resources like gas being supplied by Russia over to the European country or over in London, UK itself, pound more or less also will be affected because of the if you don't have a gas that is supplied on the northern side and the eastern side, sorry, in the eastern side there, and how to get into UK? There's no food supply, there's no gas supply. Okay, a lot of natural resource supply will be reduced, greatly reduced, or a lot of inconvenience. So more or less, it will be affected as well. So again, So if the pound is facing all this, so against this crosspair of the strength of Aussie, I guess pound is going to meet some difficulty against the Aussie too. So by looking at this right now, okay, by looking at this right now, pound Aussie is actually moving towards the selling. Like last week, okay, past weeks we have a benefit from the selling of pound Aussie, and now let's look out. Is there a chance that we are going to continue the selling? Well, as you can see, past 12 hours, it has tested the previous support that become the resistance. So this is going to be the new resistance that is created here, all right? So estimated this area, so the support is still here, okay? The support is still around this region. So now we are selling from the resistance, which is good. So we should be looking at time when aqua line actually breaks the white line here, we show no support because we have a minor support over here, from here, from here, from here, correct? So once the support has break, and we should be looking at about 60, about 50 pips to go, 50 pips of space that we can sell. Okay, so over here there's a support, immediate support, correct? This region here. Okay, so let's take a look at this support first. Okay, so you see the support here have become the resistance, but it breaks and now tested become the support. So let's break this support first, pound Aussie, then we will have a better chance to sell now, okay, to sell for another 40, 50 pips, okay. So, and like I said, this is can be sell, okay, pound Aussie is good to sell where it will breaks, whereby when it breaks the support level, forming a new resistance, then we start selling, okay, all right. So over here, I'm going to put pound Aussie into my list, okay. When it breaks a support level, here, okay, then we will start selling with a new resistance, okay. All right, so pound cat over here. So pound cat actually meet up with the previous resistance over here, okay. So now we are still in the bull. As you can see from the bull market, okay, it moved up as a support, and now this support is a higher support compared to this. And over here, the resistance try to break the support to go back into the bear. However, when it comes to the support here, it stopped, and it has started to push it up there, correct? Okay, so in this case, so it's unable to create a lower low, correct? So now over here, it seems like it still continue the bull. The bull is still running strongly, okay? So right now, this is where the bull allows the past 3 days of selling, and now it takes the opportunity to buy, okay, to recover the losses for the past 3 days at the support level. Okay, so this is where they are looking out for. Okay, a lot of institutional, they will be looking out for the correct price point, okay, to support a currency. So don't think that, oh, for the past 3 days it has been selling happily, and today you go and sell. Okay, so you don't do that. Okay, so you have to understand where and why. So pound cat, I'm going to give it a miss today. All right. So now let's move again to pound franc. Pound franc today. Pound franc today. Let's take a look. Pound franc. Let's zoom in, zoom out. Support from the bull, creating a higher support, and go up, meeting up with the previous resistance, coming down and hits on the support without breaking. Go up again, hit on the resistance, coming down on the previous support again. So you see, in this bull market, the support level is strong here. So now it has tested the support level and it's not breaking. Okay, so now let's see. In H4, started to have a support candle. The support action is coming. Buying is possible. Okay, so no for selling for pound franc. Okay, yeah, now pound yen. Pound yen over here, pound yen, same thing for pound yen, as we can see, is in the selling mode, is in the selling trend. However, it hits on the support here, correct? Same thing, it hits on the support. And this support over here, it actually pushes back into the bear zone. The bear zone actually pushes the price out of the transition into the bear market. So in the bear selling market until today, it hits on the same support level. It hits on the same support level here. Okay, the same support level over here. So this support level, and this support level here, okay, it seems like, the whole support level over here, it seems like, it's too strong. So today it may be creating a retracement. Okay, so pound yen, although we are in the bear, but today is a retracement. So let's look out where the retracement may end. Okay, so by looking at this, looks like there's a resistance over here. Okay, looks like there's a resistance coming. Okay, over here, let's see. Okay, so it should be around here. Okay, tested once, twice, thrice. Okay, so this may be the resistance. So let's wait patiently for the pound yen to retrace upwards and hits on the resistance and retrace downwards. Aqua cuts below the white line, then it may break at the support here. Okay, there's a little transition here. Okay, so once it breaks, then that will be a good time for us to sell. All right. Okay, so probably this may have a selling below the transition as well. It may. Okay, so let's wait for it to happen. Either this one or this one. Okay, so it's quite near. So be patient. If it hits on the resistance over here without breaking, okay, then in the next H4, it tested once as well without breaking, then it may turn down. There may be a chance like this. Okay, but I will still be looking at this one as a resistance here. Okay, this one as a resistance here. In H1, the resistance is over here. Okay, so about 155047. Okay, all right, so take note of this. Okay, all right. So pound yen, I'm not going to sell today unless it hits on the resistance. So tentatively, I'm not going to put into my watch list because tentatively it's still on the buying mode. Okay, all right. So yeah, probably on the second half of the day. Roger, you're correct. Okay, yes. Okay, so pound kiwi. Pound kiwi, we are in the bear market. We are on the selling mode. Okay, on the selling mode. But where is the support level? Let's take a look. Support level over here. There's a support. Okay, support touches, tested, and become a resistance. It breaks, correct? And now it comes back as a resistance. Okay, so now it tested the resistance, previous support that become the resistance here. Can you see? Okay, and now it forms a support down here. Okay, as you can see, support newly built up because of this support. Okay, can you see it over here? There's a support level here. Okay, sorry, here. Okay, so over here, the support level here. Okay, so right now, by looking at this here, it should have a good space for us to sell until it breaks the support level in lower time frame of H1. Okay, over here, why I say that this is a support? Because once the market opens, the gap up is very strong, okay, and it doesn't come down anymore. So first of all, there is a support level here. Okay, there's a support level here. So by then, when it started to break the support, Aqua should have already cut below the white line. New resistance below the support, then we start selling. Okay, so this one is also very promising. Okay, so pound kiwi, wait for it to break the. If you want to trade against this, or you have about 30 pips. Oh no, sorry, 25 pips. You have only 25 pips to go. So in this case, probably a scalp will be good. Okay, if there's any form of support that form up, then have to get out of the trade. Okay, so if not, let's be patient to wait for it to break the support level with a new resistance below. Okay, then we sell. Okay, so that's for pound kiwi. Since we are in the bear market, okay, okay, so pound kiwi we still have chance. All right, so we have a chance for pound kiwi, but just that we need to be a little bit patient. Okay, all right, so that's for pound kiwi. How about pound dollar? Okay, pound dollar. Okay, pound dollar. So pound dollar, taking a look at this, is a bull, tested the support, a bull running up again, testing on the support again. So well, they have been tested on the support. This should be still reading as a bull. As you can see, the support candle price action over here has already have a support above the support on the support. So it's a good sign that is still continue the buying. Sellers stay away. Okay, all right. So let's look at the dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD today. Okay, looking at this. Last 2 days tested on the bear zone, now coming back, selling, and today, what a gap up. Oh, this gap up is very, very tough. But the gap up, no matter what, it still come back at the resistance area. It still come back resistant, touches one, touches twice, third time, fourth time, fifth time, and now support on the resistance, okay, but it still breaks. Breaking down, whereby the gap up still stay within the resistance area. Well, do we have a chance to sell for dollar CAD? Yes, we do have a chance to sell for dollar CAD. Okay, so dollar CAD, unfortunately, dollar CAD, okay, selling of dollar CAD over here. Okay, let's take a look. Where's the support level? Is here. The resistance level is here. Support level is here, touches once over here, okay, once here, okay, and now the resistance gap up that become the support. Okay, so one round has gone, the selling. So sellers, we have missed one chance. So let's wait for a new retracement. Okay, let's wait for the retracement. Okay, going up to test the resistance. Without breaking, then we start selling. Okay, then we start selling. Okay, one round has already gone. So sellers, you can be very patient to wait for a new resistance below the resistance area, then we start selling. Okay, then we have plenty of chance. Okay, so dollar CAD is there's a chance to sell. Okay, so I'm going to put dollar CAD into my list. Okay, so next to go, how about dollar franc? Dollar franc, will it be a good chance for us to sell? But dollar franc, by looking at this from here into the bull, higher support, higher support, higher support, higher support, all the way up. Well, now let's see. There's a new resistance gap up again today. You can see there's a lot of gapping up, gapping up, gapping down because there's a lot of uncertainties over the weekend, correct? So that's the, don't get yourself confused, okay? Oh, gap up, okay, I'm going to buy. Oh, gap down, I'm going to sell. Not necessary, huh? Okay, so now looking at this, the gap up, but now looking at that at this point of time whereby in H4, okay, it actually came down. It came down this morning and went up again on the above the resistance, which eventually become the support. So now, if it's testing on the support, it's testing on the previous resistance, which is now the support, and forming a red-green candle as a support price action over here, that means to say, buying is possible. So don't sell. Okay, it is still in the buying mode. All right. All right. So let's move again to dollar yen. Dollar yen, it is now right now in the bear, hitting on the support, now still go back to the transition. So it's still in the transition area and now testing on the bear zone. So looking at this, okay, will it have a chance to sell right now? I think better to stay away today. Okay, better to stay away for this dollar yen because it's very near to the resistance. Okay, and we are in the transition area, whereby this transition area, it can go either way, correct? It can go either way. So tentatively, I will support a buy, okay, then a sell. So tentatively for dollar yen, buyers can take note, but look out for the resistance area. Okay, you have about 29 pips to buy, but selling, I will not looking for sellers. I'm not sellers. I'm not going for any selling today in dollar yen. All right. Okay. So Bitcoin, Riano. Okay. So Bitcoin, after hitting on the support over here, previous support, I think the buyers are still looking out for something. Okay. Tentatively, okay, buying, I guess, tentatively by looking at this, okay, buying is still possible. Okay, buying is still possible, but today, as by looking into the lower time frame, there's a lot of rejections over here. Okay, how about this? when we form a new support above this region, okay, 37.9, okay, then we buy. Okay, all right. So by I think over here still looking out for something. Okay, Bitcoin is still looking out for something. All right. So tentatively, it is still going for, still going, to me, it's like still going for 37.9. Okay, 37.9 is highly possible. Okay, that after that it will start to, after that it start to break this, and then yeah, is going to break this with a buying signal here. Okay, this is a buying signal. Okay, this is a buying signal. Then something like this on Bitcoin, then yep, you can go for a buy. Okay, all right. Okay, so yep, still waiting for it to go above. Tentatively, after you go above 37.9, it must retest and have a buying signal. Then you can buy. All right. Okay, guys. So I hope today, let's see what do I have. Okay, and hopefully all this is a great help for everybody. By watching this video until now, I guess I hope all of you like my video. I hope that this will help you in your daily trading. Give me a like, subscribe, and ring up the bell. Okay, all right, that's a form of support for me. Okay, so we are going to focus on Euro Aussie, Euro Kiwi, Pound Aussie, Pound Kiwi, and Dollar CAD to sell. Okay, remember that that is for selling. Okay, that is for selling. Huh? All right, so yeah, selling for all this. Okay, so I hope with all this selling, okay, we'll be able to know that where to sell, and also know that we should be patient to wait for the selling signal to appear in front of us before we take action. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. All right, and I hope this is something great for everyone for today and in this 4 hour session. All right, so Sawadee krap, Ryu. Okay, so I'm going to start my trading, and I hope all of you will get some profit today. All right, all the best to all of you. See you again tomorrow. This is everything from ACS Learning Hub. See you again.